This one gave 150% returns. Sound amazing, right? If someone told you that at a dinner party, you would probably ask them which fund it was. But here is the question they did not answer: 150% return over how long? If it was 3 years, that is outstanding. If it was 15 years, that is actually quite ordinary. Same 150%, completely different story. This is exactly why absolute return, the most commonly quoted return number you will see in advertisements, social media posts, and WhatsApp forwards, can be deeply misleading. They give you the gain, they hide the time. And once you understand the concept we are going to cover today, CAGR or compounded annual growth rate, you will never read a return number the same way again. More importantly, you will be equipped to evaluate any mutual fund, ETF, or investment I analyze on this channel. Let us start with the problem. Remember, absolute return tells you how much, CAGR tells you how fast. One number gives you the destination, the other tells you how long it took you to get there. What is absolute return? Absolute return is the simplest way to express a gain or loss. It is just the percentage change from what you invested to what you have now. Let's take an example. You invest 1 lakh. After some time, it becomes 2 lakh. Your money doubled. Absolute return equals to 100%. Simple, clean, and incomplete. Absolute return is not wrong. It tells you the magnitude of the gain. The problem is what it does not tell you. It does not tell you how long it took to get there. And in investing, time is everything, because the time is what determines whether your money is truly growing or just slowly keeping up with inflation. Let me show you exactly why absolute return without time is dangerous. I am going to use two simple examples with the same numbers. Investor A and Investor B both invest 1 lakh. Both see the investment grow to 2 lakhs. Both have an absolute return of 100%. But Investor A's money doubled in 5 years. Investor B's money doubled in 10 years. Same investment, same absolute return, same end value. Are they really the same? Absolutely not. Investor A compounded money at nearly 15% per year. That is genuinely strong performance for an equity fund. Investor B's money grew at 7.2%, which, after accounting for inflation, is barely creating real wealth. If you had only looked at absolute return, you would have thought both investors did equally well. They did not. What is CAGR? CAGR stands for Compounded Annual Growth Rate. It answers one simple question. If your investment grew at a steady rate every single year, what would that annual rate be? Now, investments do not actually grow at a steady rate. In reality, 1 year you might be up 30%, the next year down 10%, the year after up 20%. Markets are messy, but CAGR smooths all that out and gives you an equivalent annual rate. It is sometimes called the annualized return. Let me give you one more example to make this completely intuitive. 1 lakh invested in an equity fund for 10 years. Final value 3,10,585. Absolute return equals to 210.6%. Sounds massive. CAGR approximately 12% per year. So 210% return is the marketing version. 12% CAGR over 10 years is the honest version. 12% per year compounded for 10 years turns 1 lakh into approximately 3.1 lakh. That is the power of compounding. But CAGR is the number that captures it. Before I wrap up, I want to plant one seed for a future video, and that is XIRR. CAGR works perfectly when you invest a lump sum once and measure the growth. Simple, one investment in, one value out over a set period. But what about a SIP? Every month you invest a different amount on a different date. You cannot calculate a single neat CAGR for that, because there are dozens of cash flows at different points in time. For that situation, the correct metric is XIRR, Extended Internal Rate of Return. It is the SIP investor's equivalent of CAGR. It accounts for every individual investment date and amount and gives you a single annualized return figure. If you're doing a SIP and your platform shows you 18% return, that is almost certainly XIRR, not CAGR. Both are annualized, both are honest, but they work on different input structures. So the next time someone tells you a fund gave 200% return, you know exactly what to ask over how many years. Because without that number, 200% means nothing. Two things before you go. Subscribe if you have not already. Every video in this channel builds on the one before it. You do not want to miss a step. Two, comment below. Before watching this video, did you know the difference between absolute return and CAGR? I genuinely want to know where most of my viewers start from. I am Siddiq, one concept at a time, one video at a time. See you in the next one.